Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to another video of mine. Come on, double A, and this is another transfer video news. And massive breaking news this morning. Seems to be news every day with this football club. I mean, even though we're transfer banned, we still got big news coming through every single day. Yesterday, I did state that Hazard will be leaving for Madrid. £130 million is the agreed fee. Now, giving you guys more detail because some of you were confused in the comment section below. Basically, the initial fee is £88 million, so that's the money that Madrid will be paying up front. However, the rest will be in instalments. They're guaranteed add-on, so the whole package is 130. So it is 130, but the initial fee is 88, and across the season where we can't sign anyone, by the time it's next year, we will receive the full 130. So Mourinho's done a fantastic job just to get out there, but he has officially agreed terms. He will be on £550,000 a week at Madrid, over double the wages he was on at Chelsea. And huge wage. He deserves it, and hopefully, good luck to him. Hopefully, he has a fantastic time out there. Now, as regarding in Hazard, he's agreed personal terms, and like I said, good luck to him. Hopefully, all the best for him. Hopefully, he does win the Champions League and win the Ballon d'Or. But the breaking news that you guys all want to hear, you've probably seen from the title, that I wanted to report and talk about was CAS, Court of Arbitration of Sport, and basically, it is breaking news. Chelsea have officially filed a report to Court of Arbitration Sport. They have appealed. Now, about a couple of weeks ago, there was a lot of confusion. A lot of people thought, we already, filed the appeal. Then it came out that actually Chelsea didn't file the appeal because the Chelsea lawyers did believe that, there wasn't any point in filing an appeal because, number one, we couldn't because we needed a document from FIFA as to why they rejected our appeal. Once we got that document, by the time we received the document and filed an appeal to CAS, by the time they review it, they freeze the ban, it would be halfway through the window and won't be able to get our top targets by then. An example is Jovic already gone to Madrid. He was our top target. So that's why the Chelsea lawyers were discussing it. But Chelsea have officially appealed to Court of Arbitration Sport. Now, you're probably wondering why so late. Now, the official international transfer window does open officially on the 1st of July. That's for all clubs around the world. That's the official opening transfer window. So, there's still 3 weeks to go until it officially opens for all clubs. However, the issue is Chelsea have not actually asked CAS to freeze the ban. All Chelsea have done is they've filed an appeal to CAS to basically review their transfer ban. They're basically taking to FIFA to court, basically saying they believe they're innocent, they haven't done anything wrong, they want CAS to review their cases, the 29 cases that FIFA found them guilty for. Chelsea lawyers have told CAS they filed an appeal so they can review their 29 cases, but they haven't actually asked CAS to freeze the ban. They don't want their ban to be frozen. Now, CAS, if they want to, they can officially freeze it if they want to, but Chelsea have asked them not to freeze it, and the reason why is because there's a risk from asking CAS to freeze it, because if CAS find out that Chelsea are completely guilty, and Chelsea have only asked them on purpose just to be able to delay it, knowing that they're guilty, they can actually extend the transfer ban from 2 windows to 3 windows, and that would be catastrophic. That would be completely disastrous. Chelsea do not want that, and it's quite risky. They're nervous for that, so they've asked CAS not to freeze it, despite them being able to freeze it. They don't want CAS to freeze it, but they've just basically filed an appeal to CAS so they can review the 29 cases. Basically, Chelsea do believe they're innocent. They believe they haven't done anything wrong, and they believe that FIFA treated them unfairly, basically. So basically, they're, appealing to the Court of Arbitration of Sport, and they want to review it. Now, when I first heard the news, I thought it was for the transfer ban, so they can freeze a ban. But after reading more about it, reading what the reliable journalists were saying, they're saying we just filed an appeal. That is official. It was on Sky Sports. It has been reported by Simon Johnson, Sports Phillips, Nizza Kinsella, so all those reliable people. However, it's not to freeze the ban. It's just to get CAS to review our cases. It's as simple as that. That's all they want. So I guess some positive news, because what we want to do is basically we could even get this whole thing overturned. We could get the whole ban overturned, and that would be magical, completely magical. However, the possibility of that happening is extremely unlikely, and we probably still will have the ban. But what Chelsea want is potentially they could reduce the ban. So it's a 2 and no ban, but if they do find some of the cases actually innocent and weren't guilty out of 29, then they could actually just make it a January window where we can't sign anyone. They could make it to 1 window, and in that case it won't have much effect on Chelsea whatsoever. But it's a bit of a shambles situation to be in. But like I said, Chelsea don't want this summer window to be frozen. They just want to see if they can either reduce the ban or overturn it completely. However, overturn it completely at this stage of the season is extremely unlikely, but they do believe that they can reduce the ban completely, and in that case, that's great news. So we'll have to wait and see what CAS say, what CAS report back to. But that's the breaking news for today. So I wanted to let you guys know. Obviously, all the breaking news will be on this channel. I'll be reporting every single day. So if you want to keep up to date with all the latest Chelsea news, you know what channel to come to. But yeah, so that's the breaking news. Now, also other news as well regarding Maurizio Sarri, an update on his future regarding him going to Juventus. Now, with Maurizio Sarri, now, obviously, it's a bit of a mix and match. There's different reports. They're contradicting each other. Some reports are saying that, it's pretty much official that he will be going to Juventus. Some reports saying that, there's a report yesterday, a couple of reports stating that he potentially is actually staying here and Ramadani is only using the Juventus interest to get him a bigger, more, luxurious contract and extension, basically. And basically force the Chelsea board to back him more, kind of, show him more respect and back his methods and philosophy, give him more time. Now, obviously, different reports contradicting each other, but Alfredo Pegula, who's actually very reliable when it comes to Sarri news and Italian news in general, he's reporting that basically Roman Abramovich and Mourinho Sky have given the green light. Today they had a meeting, and by Monday he will be announced as Juventus manager. Gazzetta dello Sport and also Sport Italia, other news outlets, have also reported the exact same thing. They've said that on Monday he will be unveiled as the new Juventus coach. But yeah, it's so confusing because there's so many conflicting reports now. Just only yesterday, Lorenzo Insigne, the Napoli winger, came out and said that if Sarri goes to Juventus, it'll be a complete betrayal. When Sarri had his interview, he said that, he wouldn't mind going back to Italy. He feels homesick. He said that he wouldn't see it as a betrayal, but obviously Jorginho said the same thing. He said for the Napoli fans it'd be a betrayal. Insigne said the same thing as well. Some reports saying that he is going to be staying here, and the Roman Abramovich and Mourinho Sky haven't even met with Sarri, and it's actually Fali Ramadani, who's Sarri's agent, who's actually pushing for the deal to Juventus. But if anything, so it's just so many contradictory reports. You don't know what to believe at this stage, but it will be all cleared up soon. It will be all cleared up soon. And like I said, Alfredo Pegula, who's one of the most reliable Italian journalists, and especially when it comes to Sarri news, he did say that he will be announced as official Juventus coach Monday morning, and that he will be having meetings, etc., and that he has been given the green light. And obviously, like I said yesterday, there was rumours that Juventus, the deal had stalled. I made a video because Juventus were not willing to pay the €6 million compensation. Now, the way Juventus want to get around that is they might give us Higuain to counter that, basically, as a repayment for free, an extra loan. Personally, I wouldn't want Higuain. It's a disastrous loan spell, and to be honest, for Juventus, if you're going to want Sarri, just pay up the €6 million. Personally, I would fight to keep Sarri. We need to do everything we can to keep him. But if he insists that he's homesick, if he insists that he wants to go to Juventus, then I believe we should demand the €6 million extra cash. We may as well take it. If Juventus don't want to pay the money, if they don't want to cough it up, that's a shame. Sarri says it's as simple as that. They did it dirty, so we're only going to return the favour. If you want Sarri, cough up the money and pay the €6 million. It's as simple as that. So yeah, like I said, so many contradicting reports. Some saying that he's going to be going, some saying he's going to be staying, but we're going to have to wait and see on that one. We should soon find out. Like I said, they're all saying that Monday morning he will be Juventus manager, he will be signing for Juventus. So I have to wait and see on that one. And quick thing as well on CAS, Court of Arbitration of Sport. And obviously, if we do, freeze the ban, if CAS, like I said, Chelsea have filed an appeal, but they don't want CAS to freeze it. However, CAS can freeze it if they want to. While they're looking at it, they could just freeze it, and therefore we may get a month this summer window to basically make signings. Now, two players that Chelsea have intensely looked at, scouted throughout the whole of this season, was Nicolas Pepe and Felipe Coutinho. Now, Felipe Coutinho is Chelsea's first target. He's the preferred choice destination for Felipe Coutinho as well. Very controversial opinions on Twitter. Some really want him, some haven't. He hasn't had the best of times at Barcelona, the best of seasons. However, he's very versatile, like I mentioned, Premier League proven, world class, can play left wing, can play left centre mid as well. The only issue with left centre mid, he doesn't press as well. He's not really press resistant, he doesn't cover ground, he doesn't press as much, so that could be a bit of an issue. However, his preferred position is left wing, but if we're chasing a game tactically as well, you can use him in tactical situations. You can take off like a Kovacic or a Ruben Loftus-Cheek, bring on a winger and move Coutinho to left centre mid if we're chasing the game or if we need a result, basically. So yeah, Coutinho would be a great signing in my opinion, but those are two rumoured names that if we do actually officially, if, like I said, Chelsea don't want to freeze the ban. They just filed an appeal just so CAS can look at it and maybe even overturn the ban. What CAS might do while they're looking at it is they might freeze it themselves. If they freeze it themselves, Chelsea will then try and get a replacement. That could either be Felipe Coutinho or Nicolas Pepe. For me, Nicolas Pepe is a must sign because he's such a quality player. Right winger, left foot, had a phenomenal season, 23 goals, over 20 assists as well. So he's had an outstanding season, 23 years of age. Really interested in him. He's a Chelsea fan, but Liverpool have also been interested in him. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. But the breaking news for today is that Chelsea have officially filed an appeal to CAS, but they don't want CAS to freeze it. They're just giving it to CAS so they can try and overturn it or have a look at the cases and basically take FIFA to court. That's pretty much it. But if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to my channel if you're new around here, and comment down below your thoughts and opinions. And I'll see you guys for my next video. Peace.